could have easily give you an alibi. All you're gonna do is turn around and call me a lie.
Call me a lie.
Your sister done lied on me. She ought to take it all back.
Take it all back.
All I got to say is this
About that.
You didn't see my face. And the show wasn't there.
Whoa.
You can think all you want about me.
Go ahead.
I don't care.
That's that one.
Put
Oh,
me
Lord.
any place.
Praise.
Any place you want me to be.
He said it though. He said
But
it.
if you didn't come up and touch me.
Oh, baby. Then it so wasn't me. Man, that's that one.
Now I've been a kid.
Man, that nigga was hurting. That nigga was hurting in the studio. That is 6 minutes of him just talking about how he didn't cheat. Anyway, anyways, I'm gonna do some horror games and I'm gonna be rapping. No cap, no cap. You know what it is. You know what it is. But I low key downloaded this one horror game called That's Not My Neighbor from hold on. Is it? Nah, it's still on me. Hold on. Get off me. Alright, so boom. Download this little shit from my motherfucking category. Yes, bruh. I got some shit in my category. Hold on. Collection on me. Collection. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to finish Cursed Apartments. So yeah. I'm gonna play this and then this and yeah, follower don't work, I think. I might have to try to re-download that, but yeah, I'm gonna play those too. Let's start off with this though, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I'm cut. But hold on. Oh shit. Actually, it sound cool right there. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, I think let's record though. Oh, record, no. Alright, my fault, bro. I'm clicking too much shit. I'm clicking too much shit, bro. I'm clicking too much shit, bro. I'm just. Alright. That one was on accident for real. That genuinely was an accident. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that sounds cool. Alright, let me. Arcade mode. The doppelgangers you let in don't kill you immediately at the end of the run. Get a score rank at the end of nightmare mode. Not recommended for new players. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Endless mode, same as nightmare, but there's a score. What's this? Campaign mode. This game is saved at the end of each day. Yeah, let me do campaign mode. Okay, so okay, hold on. This looks cool though. Latest news. The doppelgangers keep coming, but the DDD is here to stop them once and for all. New job offer for him at Evan Park complex located in the downtown. Requirements none. Salary damn near nothing. For more information, contact the DDD. Alright. Welcome and congrats on your new job. Job is to verify the entry of residents of your building. Don't forget to check the expiration date on the IDs, MM, and year. Yeah. Remember that it is February 19th, 1995. Wait, you know, February 1995. So these people who supposed to be coming? Arnold Schmidt. However you say that name. Schmidt. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name. He got a name for sure. Born 71. I think I already got to kill him. Oh no, that's I'm a resident building. I come from my job as a writer. I mean, shit that look like, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. And y'all know I'm an L reader. If I mess up, man, happens. God damn, bitch. She look good, but who the fuck is you? Hello, Milkman. Francis Moses. Wait, yeah. Oh, okay. Alright, that shit ain't work. Do I let bro in? I mean, it's kinda cool. See a stitch on his head. This man probably just got socked up. Nah, cuz you. How I deny him? Yeah. Bro, my nigga, leave. No, you can't come in, bro. Wait. Nah. Wait. 23556941899. Long nose, thin chin, tired eyes, short hair, wears a hat. Damn, that look like bro too. I just don't want to let him in now. Oh, okay. I'm not on the list because I had to do some shit. Oh, fuck it, bro. I don't trust his ass, but fuck it, bro. God damn, I don't think. Good afternoon. No, what the fuck? Albertsky? Yeah, Albertsky. Peach Man. I'm a resident of the building. I come from work as a shoemaker. Has a mustache. Shoemaker. 1465. Some shit. 1465. Some shit. Yeah. Why don't you got your fucking? Why aren't you on today's list, bro? I'm on today's list because I had to leave due to an emergency at work. Should I let him in? Fuck it, I'm gonna let bro in. right there. My treasure bro right there. That's easy. That's easy. Okay. The loving neighbors of the city have lost their lives yesterday because of the double gangers. Wait, hold on. Double gangers I let in. So Francis and Alberski. No DDD though, got killed. Nobody. Alright. Continue. So how do I kick him out then? Good afternoon. Begin the second work day. I think I'm getting it. Although it may seem like an easy job, don't lay your guard down. Wait, I'm handing you today's list. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. God damn. Margarita, yo smile. Not even margarita. Wait, hold on. Bitch, you ain't on the list, aren't you? I ain't even gonna check your shit. Because that's lead to a work emergency. What flow you stay on? Hold on. No, fuck that. Might have to say no. I ain't gonna lie to you. Gloria Schmidget. Or Schmike it? How the fuck say that one? Gloria. Okay. That's your husband? 6985223. 69852234150. 50. Yeah, that's. Yeah, she got the DDD stamp. Fuck it, I might. Floor 2, first one. Yeah, they is, bro. I gotta let her ass in. What you mean? Can't get tired of me. Niggas say, where you getting all these games from, bro? Hello. Hell no, I can't let this bitch in, bro. Bubbles. And her shit really bubbles. Why ain't you? Where your papers at? Fuck. I mean, yeah, you on the list, but where your papers, bitch? Nah, fuck that. I'm sorry, I forgot to show my entry request. I'm gonna in the building. I went out for my job as a stringist? As a seamstress? The fuck is that? Hold on, bitch. Oh, I ain't, cuz. I seen cool, cuz. I mean, fuck kick. Be that odds with you, but that should make it go up more. I'm lagging? I think that's just you, cuz. Man, I would be as global as possible, cuz. Like, man, you see how much I got on kick? You see how much I got on kick, my nigga? Like, come on. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I don't know how I don't know how I got more publicity on Kick than Twitch, but I'm gonna get back to the game, bro. I'm gonna get back to the game. I don't want to let this fat hoe in though. So I'll tell her no. I'm not on today's list. There must be a mistake. I should be on the list. Look at the list again. Bitch, why you pressing me? I should lock you out. Alright. So I'll just hold on danger. If there's a real danger. Who the fuck is this? Good afternoon. Bro, I ain't never seen you in the books, not once. Hold on. Who is this Monopoly looking motherfucker? Oh, gee, you was about to get kicked out. Oh, gee, you was about to get kicked out. You gonna get slimed up in that bitch, twin. The fuck? Who the fuck you Lil Twin, who the fuck you talking to? Sound crazy. Sound crazy. Man, I'm gonna be alright. What? But, I ain't on the list. Wait, no, I got that. Everything cool. What's going on? Because that's leading to an emergency at work. 12:05, 8 this normal, 896, 43, damn, I hate you going 60. Wait. Isn't today 965? Wait. Nigga, hold on, bitch. How you in the future, bitch? How you in the future, bitch? That's so like your ID good, chill, nigga? How you in the future, bitch? Full year. What you work at? I don't trust this nigga, bitch. I just was like, nigga, I just ain't wanna let that nigga in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why, bro, but just something about Cub. Why did I like have to let him in, bro? Like, nigga should have his papers. Bro, okay, I'm gonna just assume that this one, the ID gonna be invalid till, bro. I mean, shit, come on the list. I'm a resident, yeah, cause got the stamps, everything. What floor you on? What floor you on? Fuck, nigga. 331. Alright, that check. 1425. Let me call that. Let me make sure you on the list, nigga. Your wife ain't picking up, bro. She out too? Damn, she is. Y'all trying to get a little wait time. Alright. Give us a pinky. Hello, okay. You go. Give us a pinky. Alright. Cause yes he is. What you talking about? He's on the list, bro. That nigga was right there, bro. He was on the list. Oh, good afternoon. That's Mia Stone. Baby got pimples. But shit, we all do. I'm a resident of the building. I'm coming from my job as a teacher. God damn, Miss Applebee. Okay. Oh shit. I don't even gotta check your credentials, but I'm going to. Long hair, small round nose. She has freckles, oval face, thin eyebrows. Yeah, that's her. She damn near got everything too. Excellent. Dick suckers, holla at that, young. What the fuck? Hello, bitch. I just seen you, bitch. Am I tripping? Am I? Am I tweaking? Those bitches look the same too, though. Hey, what the fuck? I don't like how that bitch breathing. My apartment is on the 3rd floor. Hold on, cuz. What the apartment number again? I'ma call, bitch. Yeah, cause cause so who is she back? This nigga. Hold on, 142, 142. Don't call about this bitch. Just sing this bitch. Hello. My fiance and I are in the apartment right now. We are not expecting any visitors today. Yeah, but yeah, but don't let them handles that. Don't let them handles that, bitch. Yeah, bet you. My ID, bitch, you fraud. I don't see anything on my ID. Bitch, you's a fraud. It's on my appearance. I think everything is fine with my appearance. My entry request. I don't see anything wrong with my entry request. Bitch, you gotta go. I'm not on today's list because I had to leave due to a work appointment. Cold part is you is on the list. You can't come in though, bitch. Like, someone come scoop this bitch up, bro. Yo, get on somewhere. Yo, I can't let you in, bitch. Yo, can't let you in, bitch. Can't let you in, bitch. One of y'all faking. One of y'all faking. Good, that's what I'm saying. How do I get the bitch out of here? Why is you still here? You can't come in. How do I get her gone? I wanna unlock it, but like, is there a number you can call, Kara? But there ain't a number I could call. Like, the bitch ain't supposed to be here. Like, yeah, I want to deny you. How do I? I think I'm just gonna let that shit sit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you're not supposed to be here. They damn near want me to let her in. I mean, I damn near will, but like, get on. Like, what's going on? Hold on. No, dude. I can't let you in, bro. My entry request. I don't see anything wrong with my entry request. Bitch, you cannot come in. No. Yo, do I have to let you in? Yo, call the Jakes on this one, bro. Like, get on. Speak this one emergency at work. Cause how do I get this bitch gone? Like, get out of here. I don't got a gun or nothing. I don't want to let her in, cause like. Look at pimp sauce right here, bro. Angus Kiparina or Kiparini? I don't know. But resident. He got his shit. He got his shit on floor. What the? Floor 3, first floor. No, you are not. My apartment is on 3, the first floor. Oh, 3. First floor. Long neck, has hat, has mustache, small eyes. All right, go ahead, get in. Good afternoon. This is your third time back. Yo, how do I get him out of here? Bro, they don't leave. Cause am I missing something? Is there a number I'm supposed to call? No. Bro, can they get her, cuz? Alright, fuck it. Bro, how do I not let him in, bro? I know I killed a few. None? Fake documents, wrong eyes. Cause I know they was. I ain't know Gloria was fake. But how do I send them away? The middle of the week is approaching. How's everything been? Hope you're well, brother. It has been horrible. How do I get y'all to shoot them on sight? Like, you just gonna stick the motherfucking note right there. Get on, bro. I need. Come on, bro. I'm gonna need help. Bro. Good afternoon. Where the fuck is your ID? Nigga, we not playing that, brother. We're not playing that. Hold on. Oof. floor you on, boy? Floor you say you on, boy? 3? Floor 3? Alright, boy. You tired? What he say he coming from, though, boy? See that? Has a mustache, big nose, has a goatee, smokes, always has a hat. Always. He got on his hat. Yeah. Bro. That's bro, alright. I do not trust you. Good afternoon. It's the living Squidward, cuz. You got a score? What floor say you on? Floor 1. Big nose, scar on the right chin. Yeah, that's right chin. Long face, one eyebrow. My nigga got a unibrow. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? Why don't you got on your hat? Why don't you got on your hat, bud? Damn, bro. Somebody gotta come and sweep these niggas up, bro. I can't just let them in. Well, cuz on the list. I don't trust this nigga though, bro. One eyebrow. It's something about him. It's just. So is everything in order? Open the door for me? No, I don't think everything's supposed to be in order for you, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think it's supposed to be, bud. But it's like I can't send him away. Like, how do I send him away? How do I banish him? Yeah, why aren't you on the list? Not at all. Not at all. Bitch, I'm looking. I don't see you, champ. I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know. And you don't got the stamp, like your shit expiring 80. Bitch, that is 25 years from now, bet. Yo, bet. Hold on, bet. What floor she said she's staying on? I'm a resident of the building I come as a model. Yeah, so the fourth one? Are they both models? I'm all on left cheek, small pointed nose. Slim. Did look a little chunky, I ain't gonna lie. Long neck. Long as fuck. She has a twin. But she don't got the stamp, like. Hold on. Alright, so yo. And I think her ID fraud, cuz. It's on my appearance. Bitch, you don't look like her, though. I think everything's fine with my appearance. I don't. My entry request is. Anything wrong with my entry request? Bitch, you don't got the stamp. On today's list. Must be a mistake. I should be on the list. Okay, bitch, you fuck out of here. Get on, bro. Get on. I need to get you. Bro. Don't let that stack for about 30 seconds. Somebody need to get her, bro. Somebody gotta get her, bro. Can get her yet? Bro, I want to deny entry, cuz how do I deny entry, bro? You can't come in. No. Can I deny entry? Shit. Alright. Shit. Hey, bitch. What the fuck, bitch? I think it is. Man, I don't even hear this bitch yet, bro. If you kill her, you kill her, bro. I knew what it was. I tried to tell him. These niggas don't come when I say danger. I'm telling you, they don't come when I say danger, bro. They don't. Get her out of here, bro. Get her out of here, bro. Bitch, you not you, bitch. Alright, is there something wrong with the game, cuz? Like, I can't send him away. Like, am I tripping? Hold on, I'm gonna be back.
Out of town, we never out of money. Hey, ooh.
Hold on,
we ain't never running out of money, we ain't running out of loot. We ain't never running out of funds, we ain't running out of juice. We ain't never running out of guns, got 100 shots for you. Yeah, I feel like Tupac, yeah, ayy, I just got the juice. I feel like Tupac, ayy, I just got the juice. I'm pouring lean on the rocks, baby, but I got Ciroc for you. Ayy, I'm pouring lean on the rocks, baby, but I got Ciroc for you. Ayy, I ain't never been drunk, yeah. So I'm pulling this lean up, and I'm rockin' Celine, yeah. And I'm off of this bean, yeah. Ecstasy caught me teen, yeah. I say rollin' up green, yeah. And your bitch all on me, yeah. Turn her into a fiend. And if it's a problem, my boy shaking shit just like a tambourine. I came from the bottom, I jumped to the top and used no trampoline. He think he this shit, but we know he ain't it, baby, don't gasoline him. I was right there by myself, I signed that open up, had to grow out my tree limbs. Now all these hoes wanna fuck, all these hoes wanna suck, all these hoes in my DMs. Now all these niggas still in swag, yeah, they wanna be Kim but can't be him. I been getting on planes, I been switching lanes just so these little niggas can see him. Did a pop of the day, perform the same day just so these little niggas can greet him. Ay, ooh, we ain't never running out of money, we ain't running out of loot. We ain't never running out of funds, we ain't running out of jewels. We ain't never running out of guns, got 100 shots for you. Yeah, I feel like Tupac, yeah, ayy, I just got the juice. I feel like Tupac, ayy, I just got the juice. I'm pouring lean on the rocks, baby, but I got Ciroc for you. Ayy, I'm pouring lean on the rocks, baby, but I got Ciroc for you. I feel like Tupac. Ayy, I feel like Tupac. Ayy, I'm pouring on the juice. Ayy, I'm pouring lean on the rocks. Yeah. Yo, I just ran up them bands. 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 I ran. I just ran up them bands. I just ran up them bands. I ran that shit up as fast as I can. I say that they came up, I stuck to the plan. You know I don't give a fuck about shit that you saying. You said I couldn't do it, I showed you I can. These niggas thought I couldn't do it. I been the one, I already knew it. I leave my house stank, he smell like some sewage. I ain't doing myself and my boy, he get to it. I'm sipping drink, codeine be my fluid. I ran out that check like Nike just do it. When it come to that money, you know I get to it. I just fuck on that bitch, you be behind the Louis. I swear these niggas be dumb and they do it. I'm talking about that boy from a scary movie. I was in military school, not Jew. They be judging a nigga, you think that they knew me. He talking down, but his bitch will do me. Thought she was the wind, the way that she blew me. Shotty a 10 and she got a big booty. And her coochie woman wet like a jacuzzi. I ran a little bit, bitch, I am not staying. I just ran up them bands. 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 I ran. I just ran up them bands. I just ran up them bands. I ran that shit up as fast as I can. I say now they came up, I stuck to the plan. You know I don't give a fuck about shit that you saying. You said I couldn't do it, I showed you I can.
Call me? Yeah, you reach there? Yeah.
Hey, I'ma make these niggas put insurance on they bitches' heart. I'ma get the bag and stack the pro, that's what my niggas taught me. I don't ever call myself the GOAT, that's what my niggas call me. Got your bitch stuck just like a spider web, come get her off me. Matter of fact, where she at, come put that pussy on me. We play dirty games, get tired of looking for you, hit your homie. I'm looking for this drink while niggas looking for me. Feel like I'm the last real nigga and I'm getting lonely. I know ain't no friends up in this shit, it's brothers only. I be wondering if I get rich, who gon' be switching on me? We know he be thinking with his dick, sick the bitches on him. My nigga Cliff trying to clean the system, so I'm sipping for him. Said I smell good, but that's dope, don't be sniffing on me. Niggas snitching, but don't never get no stitches on them. Half a on the table, tell he whip it for me. Niggas trying to learn to mix, hide the kitchen from them. I'm training all the chops, they only hit opponents. My wave already gone, you can't get up on it. Yo, bae already gone, she said she feeling lonely. Heard your song, you was rapping, you wasn't living on it. That pot way too light, I ain't sipping that. We caught him at the light, why he slip like that? I hit her the first night, I'ma give her back. I be having ounces of white, it ain't Similac. Drop 100 shots just for demonstration. I let him hit my cup, should've seen his face switch. Riding around with Yoda, he got a lot of patience. He telling me I'm next, I said I'm tired of waiting. I'm doing about 100 in my mind racing. You wanna see a nigga stressed, I got the goblins waiting. I hit her off a perk, she heard the condom breaking. Gotta keep the yard clear, you see all kind of snake shit. V's VIP, you can't get nowhere near them. Before I let a nigga hold me, I'ma lift his spirit. I see my nigga nutty lock, can't even hear me. My life
ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I don't know what's wrong with that game, but I'm gonna have to find out. But I got other ones, so I'm not tripping like that for real. What's this? Hunting V2. I don't know what the fuck this is, but let's see. Let's see what this is. Wait, what the fuck? Hoping it's not a malware. Hold on. Mm, looks easy enough. I don't know. Look easy enough. Alright. Oh shit. I think we just hunting. Okay. I think this is gonna be a cool little game. I don't even think this horror game. Why did it say voice thing? I get in the truck? Nah, I can't. Shot that boy in his ass. Oh dear, around. Press Q to do it. Oh no, that's just. See, I ain't never been hunting, but I'm a jack of all trades. So you know I'm going hunting. I'm going to get everything. God damn it. Got to, god damn it. Okay. I ain't heard them walk into that one. Don't ask me why I'm really just full piecing some fucking deer right now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it too, damn it. Not. I swear I just seen one. Do I gotta pick up this one? I think I do. I ain't gonna lie. Can't just leave them there. So you gotta call them with the body on you so they really think it's a deer moving. Hell no! I thought I was hunting. Hell no, man. Hell no, twin. No, twin. Twin, no. Twin. Twin, I will squeeze. Twin. I will squeeze, twin. Twin, I will squeeze, twin. Twin, twin. I will fire. Oh shit. Oh, I'm shooting! Come on! I shot like 30 times. Come on, bro. I was up in fire on my elders. Like, on hunting again? Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Why? For the love of the game, what you mean? I have a daughter to feed. I mean, that's cool. Can't hold another job for the life of me. So we back. Wait. What the fuck? We back? For real? We dead ass back? I'm low-key scared now, bro. Like, okay, I can run. On me, I did not know that, bro. It's overly stood, bro. What? Hell no. Where you at, little twin? No scope, dickhead. Don't try to run. Where you at, little twin? Come on, I know someone gonna try to pop out. I'm gonna get this damn deer. Hold on, let me spin back to him. I'm gonna get this damn deer. Ain't shit gonna happen, alright? Alright? It's all in your head, it's all in your mata. Gotta go over there fast. Picking up. Spin back. Nope. Nope. Wait, that's my voice? Wait, that's my voice? The fuck? Who coming? What you coming for? Was he trying to help?
Please, please, no.
Yeah, nah. Fuck in there. fuck? The fuck? Go hunting again? I think I want to too. I genuinely think I want to. Yes. For the love of the game. Why you keep asking why? For the love of the game. I have a god. I have a god to feed. Okay. Yeah, y'all seen that too? Like, the game just cut off. Man. I'm just take it as that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. What's this? Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. Oh shit, how long I got them on? Unless we got the motion of the ops. Unless we have emotion, got the ops clicking up. That's right. Situation one such as that. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Up down, up down. Alright. Great, Corey Kenshin taught me that one. Just more food. Make sure. Word. Lock the fuck out that. Oh no. Turn on some tones. I don't even need no tones. Okay, it look dark as shit outside. Let me turn off the lights. Arm that on me. I didn't even know that security system, but arm that shit. The window open? Close that. Lock it? Okay, alright. Shit. Let me turn off the lights. That's really what I was looking for. Stop. Can't turn off the light. Oh, okay. Shit, I think I'm cool. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, can I lock this door too? Nah, alright. Alright. Can I? Alright. I think I'm good, yo. Did you lock the front door? Yes. Nice try, bitch. Try a different way. Ha! Did you close the window? Yes. Did you arm home security? Yes. Did you hide knives? No. What the fuck do you mean that I hide the knives? We're dead. We're fucking dead. We're goners. He's coming! Go! Oh, nigga, don't do it to me. No. Same field. Situation field. What the fuck? Why are we hiding knives from ourselves? Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Oh, that's what's in my cup. What's in your cup? Exactly. Okay, so let's hide the fucking knives. Put the toaster away. Turn the water off. Like, fuck do you mean to hide the knives? Who breaks into a house without a weapon and finds one in the house? You know what? That actually happened. I ain't gonna say that, but that's some broke people shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. Alright. There quite literally cannot be nothing else. Armed post security, locked door, closed window, hit the knives. Alright. I'm good. But bro's still gonna break in. Fuck it. Did you lock the front door? Yes. Nice try, nigga. Did you close the windows? Yes. Did you arm on security? Yes. And this nigga just Superman jumps through my window either way, like, and I'll hit the knives, but what, is you gonna give me hands? You gonna give me hands, bro? We can fade. We can fade it out. Let him in. I got him. I have to do now. Well done. Oh, we'll get in. Situation 2. Go to bed. Holy shit. It's trashy as hell in this bit. Trashy as hell. I might be able to crack up upside the head with a bottle at this point. I ain't gonna lie. High knives, yes, bro, yes. Close window. What's this? What's that? I don't think that's gonna be needed. It looked like a basement hatch. I can't crouch down to see what it is, so it must not be needed, right? Arm security, locked door. I feel like they're gonna say something about this, bro. Like, and I hope they don't, bro. I just hope they don't. I sadly feel like it's something about that, bro. Alright, I think that's it, bro. I don't know. Is the home secure? Yes. I like how I said no, retry. Are you sure? Bro, yes. Good. Or I think they was trying. Hey, they was trying to. I bet you do. Dark as shit too. Chat, do I have to? Do I have to? Alright. Yo, my nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck? Damn. Don't do this to me, brother. Brother. You gonna let me leave, alright? You gonna let me leave, alright? Walk down this fucking hole. I'm gonna get going. Yeah, like the real nigga I am. Oh, okay. I need to find a way out. Wait. Do you think... No, it's locked. I need a code. Wait, do you think it's me and I'm like in there trying to... It's shut. Maybe I should check for alarm. Wait. You think I'm trying to like break out the house I just secured? It's armed. Maybe I could cut the wires with something. Couldn't I hit the knives? Anything useful? Nowhere. Maybe back downstairs? Fuck it. Oh, shit. Hell no. So we gotta go back down there? Why aren't you in bed? My bad, brother. I was trying to leave. I was trying to get going, brother. Like, what we talking about? My fault, OG. My fault, OG. God damn, bro. I need a fucking haircut, bro. It's getting bad, bro. It's getting bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's getting tremendous, bro. Bro, my eye, bro. It's getting bad, bro. It's getting fucking bad. Alright. Play 3 horror games. That's it for horror games. No cap. Might as well watch this, brother.
I think access to the firearm is a fundamental human dignity. It's a fundamental human right.
30-year-old Cody Wilson is a self-described gun rights advocate and crypto-anarchist, which means he believes in decentralization of information. He's also been labeled one of the most dangerous people in the world.
How many times have you been sued in this business?
I can't count. I can't count. Half the states in this country who sued me, this so-called free country.
What got you into 3D printing guns?
When I got my cease and desist from the ATF.
If ATF kicked in your door and they found this, what kind of time would you be looking at, you think?
I don't even know.
You think double digits?
Probably, yeah.
How do you
Probably triple. I ain't
walk
gonna
the
lie.
line
Probably
between
triple.
freedom and danger?
It is a line, and we stay within a conscious vocabulary because in American libertarian politics and political life, the gun is an important thing. I'm on your side if you like the Second Amendment. It's more important for me to convey that than some deeper feeling about these things.
Ghost guns, untraceable weapons, a threat to the system. And thanks to advancements in 3D printing, the power to create a gun has been democratized to anyone with a couple $1,000. Now, is this a Second Amendment right that the founding fathers...
Not even a couple thousand. Really just 60.
There's outlined for us in the Constitution, or is this a dangerous public safety nightmare that needs to be heavily regulated or altogether outlawed? Today, we take a deep dive into this world. We sit down with Cody Wilson, a controversial figure who invented and printed the first 3D gun, and he currently runs the biggest ghost gun company in the United States. We speak with Michael Cargill, a gun rights activist who took on the ATF all the way to the Supreme Court and won. And finally, we go underground to interview a 3D gun printer.
Nigga won against the ATF. You gotta think about that, bro. Hold on. He won against the ATF.
All the way to the Supreme Court.
The armed terrorists and firearms people. He won against them, bro.
and won. And finally, we go underground to interview a 3D gun printer running a highly illegal ghost gun enterprise. But before we start, first a quick disclaimer.
And they found
Is to meet a man.
Gentlemen,
Tommy G.
Cody, good to meet you, brother.
Good morning. Nice to meet you.
We're in the headquarters right now.
This is DDHQ.
I traveled to Austin, Texas to meet a man who back in 2012 was named one of the most dangerous people in the world by Wired magazine. Why was this? Because he issued a dangerous promise that he would create the technology to print a lethal firearm from home and give that design out for free. And in 2013, he did just that when he released the design.
Gave that shit out for free too, on me. Might have to give me a 3D printer. I didn't even know he gave it out for that.
And for a printed gun called the Liberator. The federal government did not like that one bit.
Today, the judge ordered Cody Wilson and his company, Defense Distributed, to remove the blueprints from the internet.
Now, the federal government immediately declared war on him, threatening him with years in prison and millions in fines. So what did he do? He fought back, and he sued the United States government and won. Folks, this is Cody Wilson, the godfather
How
of the
did he sue the government and win? How did he do that? I didn't even know you could win against the government. How the fuck?
ghost gun.
Okay.
These guys are pretending to work.
Just more so eating donuts than really working?
That's right, and I'm pretending to manage their pretend work.
And I'm pretending to be a documentary film crew, so I feel like we're
Yes,
meshing
yes,
perfectly.
exactly. I'm pretending to be documented. So welcome to DDHQ, man.
Thanks for having us.
It's a mix of hobby and commercial product, right? So we got to do a little bit of customer service. We got to do a little product R&D because some people don't want the service. They want to go off on their own and do it. And it's a mix of 3D printing, CNC milling, and then what we call 80% receivers, which have been very popular in the last couple of years. These things are made here, they're serviced here, they're developed and tested here.
What does that flag represent?
This is a Texan flag, all right? This is called the Goliad flag, or sometimes called Philip Dimmitt's bloody arm flag, but it flew at La Bahia at the beginning of the Texan Revolution. I come from the American libertarian tradition, which is older than just America. It's an Anglo-American tradition. I come from that. I'm one of its logical consequences. And so in some respects, I'm just a shit lib living in America.
When you really came onto the scene about 7 years ago, there was a lot of media about you. What has changed in your ideology or your mission in the last 7 years?
He just like me on me. I was doing this under the table, bro. I was just over here pinching my motherfucking calluses, bro, just like
about you.
But I've also become more practical. And whereas I might have been an idealist in both like a normal sense and as a philosopher, now I'm a realist. I believe that guns are real objects. And I believe that just because they're real objects, that doesn't mean we can understand them. And what we've demonstrated in this company alone has been that the more the law tries to attach to or understand these real objects, the more invisible and withdrawn they become from us.
Like I was just thinking on the drive here, what would our founding fathers think if they saw what is happening in our government right now, where so many of our politicians are bought, so many of our politicians are motivated by greed, so many of our politicians are making laws that make it harder for the business owners, the working class people to thrive in this country. They would have stuck a musket up Pelosi's ass, all these people that are insider trading, all these people that are passing the laws, they would have put them out in the street. When you take a pulse of where
imagine what they would have did. I ain't gonna say.
The American people are right now and their potential for revolution, how would you grade the situation, the climate?
A nullity. It's a zero. It's dead. I mean, the American people, let's say, of the revolutionary period, were a violent people. They were an interesting, bloody, vulgar people. And we want to think about them in romantic terms and think of that they were noble. And of course, there's nobility in their violence, but fundamentally, they were an aggressive, violent people.
How many times have you been sued in this business?
I can't count. I can't count. Half the states in this country have sued me, this so-called free country. What you begin to see behind the curtain very quickly, not too far, is that you have what is nominally permitted, what is said to be allowed in this country, and what is actually permitted. A lot of what we build here, a lot of what you're seeing, is the assembly of a certain kind of piece of equipment, okay? Because what we like to make
it's equipment
for the user at home is a capacity to finish some of these gun parts.
You give them the bones and the skeleton, but they breathe the life into the gun.
That's very good. Sometimes they have to add a little to the skeleton, or let's say take a few things away because, you know, the diamond is in the rough, right? They got to move some of that rough around, and that's what this equipment is.
One of the things Defense Distributed makes is a milling machine called the Ghost Gunner. Think of it as a 3D printer but in reverse. Instead of adding plastic layer by layer, this machine uses a spinning cutter to carve away metal. It takes a raw block of aluminum and precisely...
Wait, so they making real ghosts.
Mills it down to the intended firearm component, giving the owner of this printer the freedom to create gun parts as they please. This is Jay Oma. He's a notorious Texas lawyer known for getting absolute super threats off with little to no jail time. He comments on what he's seen in Texas representing murder cases and his overall understanding of the legality of ghost guns.
If I were to buy a weapon right now at a local gun store, it has to be registered. If I buy a gun, it's probably been shot already. And each time a gun is shot, it leaves a fingerprint or like an imprint on the shell casings. And that shell casing will be connected to that gun. So anytime that shell casing or a similar shell casing is found in any type of criminal case, they're gonna link it to that gun, right? So where ghost guns come in handy is that it doesn't really register at all. So it just prevents the police from investigating that portion of where they're linking that shell casing to a specific gun.
He just put hella people onto the game right there, bro. I mean, most people already know that, but some people really didn't because they just slow.
To dive into this 3D gun printing world, we're now going to meet with a guy that does it on a very small scale and ask him questions about what he does. But it's very sketchy, the area that he's in. There's a lot of federal pressure right now. And so we are parking our car in an undisclosed location in the United States. And he's going to come pick us up without a cell phone in his car.
I just seen Ona Hawaiian. Shut the fuck up. I just seen Ona Hawaiian not too far ago, Tommy. What are you talking about, bro? On me, I don't even care.
And take us to a site where we'll see the 3D printing of the guns. It just makes me think that there's kind of this two-tiered system in this country. And I get both sides, but it's, if you're a massive weapons manufacturer with a publicly traded stock, you can do this in broad daylight and make billions of dollars doing it, but a little mom and pop shop doing it and believing the same Second Amendment that the major manufacturer believes in has to hide under the fear that they might get arrested by the ATF or some three-letter agency. What are you in the business of?
A good gun.
Yeah, that bitch going jam. That bitch going jam.
What are you in the business of?
He didn't build that right. It looked nice. It's not going to squeeze nice.
So you customize guns mostly in the 3D printing space?
Yeah. I started out doing the P80s, but then once that whole craze with the goddamn, that's when I got into 3D printing. And also like stocked up on them.
What got you into 3D printing guns?
When I got my cease and desist from the ATF.
That's when you started printing guns?
Yeah, out of just pure like passion for guns.
And what do they ask you to cease and desist from?
So basically, if I buy firearms, they're allowed to come in my house anytime, unannounced, and check that I still have it.
And are you able to say vaguely why that is?
It ended up in the wrong hands, getting across the border.
And did it end in a casualty?
It did, yeah.
Okay, so this thing looks already to be like a substantial piece, and I'd flip that around.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a gun expert, by the way, guys.
All right, this is an unfinished receiver. The big guys for the military, just like the little guys, traffic in this same object. But it's an unregulated object. Even though it looks like it's already well on its way to being something serious or something legal or regulated, it is not.
When you say the military guys traffic this stuff, what do you mean?
There's an economy of objects like this.
Isn't that for AR-15?
Say the military guys traffic this stuff, what do you mean?
There's an economy of objects like this, both an above ground and an underground economy. This economy happens because the main large-scale prime contractor manufacturers, they need unfinished goods just like the rest of us. That's modern capitalism. So they might go to Eastern Europe or they might go to Taiwan and they would say, hey, you can contract manufacture this for me, import it into the United States, and you can do all this work to it, and it's still not a gun and it's still not really seen by the law yet until I, the manufacturer, touch it. And that keeps things cheap, but it also is like the thing that keeps this entire underground economy going, because these objects already existed, always existed outside the law. And now the at-home user wants them as much as the prime contract manufacturers.
Talk to me about some of your favorite 3D printed guns on the table.
So this one I actually just did last night. And
so the whole thing is 3D printed?
Yeah, so just that whole lower is
Yeah, just the lower part. The slide, I'm letting the slide.
printed. You just put together the parts kit.
So you have to add the metal in yourself?
Yeah, and then you have to get when you're 3D printing, you gotta get the tolerances just right.
And a machine like that takes a whole day to do just this?
Yeah, there are faster ones, but that machine is meant more for stronger materials, so it does take a bit longer.
You want to see a ghost gun?
Yeah.
Let me see that motherfucker.
Y'all see this? See how beautiful this is?
Beautiful, bro.
Very customizable. I like it. So you're just missing the top part, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this right here looks just like how mine would look like on the inside. What I see is like threat financially to the gun manufacturers, saying there's no way we can make money off of these people anymore.
Folks, for context, we are currently in the middle of a golden age for weapons manufacturers. In 2024, companies like Raytheon logged record-breaking profits, with their stock price seeming to match the upward trend of deaths in Gaza. And it begs the question, why is the law so swift to crush an individual for creating a ghost gun in his garage, yet silent when there are arguably companies contributing to war crimes in places like Israel? And some say it feels
for more money, come on.
like a two-tier justice system, where the individual gets a prison sentence while the corporate interests make annual profits in the billions.
I look at ghost guns in a very similar way that I look at magic mushrooms, which is, part of me thinks everyone should have the right and access to use those things as they wish as a free American, but the other part of me is aware that these things are sacred and dangerous and have a lot of power, and you should be careful. So how do you walk the line between freedom and danger?
It is a line, and we stay within a conscious vocabulary, because in American libertarian politics and political life, the gun is an important thing. It's a revered thing. There's a certain American civic religion about the firearm, and we try to honor that and keep that language so that people understand that we're friendlies. I'm on your side if you like the Second Amendment. I'm on your side, right? It's more important for me to convey that than some deeper feeling about these things. The gun is some kind of centerpiece of a psychodrama, of a legal drama, of the evolution of the change of our state, world states, the role of the individual in society. Everything is at stake with these things. And I see California states that would nominally be free, or nominally have some of this conversation with you, attempting things that I would not believe to be possible just 5 years ago. It's breathtaking to me, and it feels like a civil war to me.
Walk us through what we're looking at right here.
Yeah, all right, fine. This is the G80 system.
What he's referring to, the G80, is the nickname of a Glock-compatible 80% frame. And they say 80% because it's an unfinished piece of high-strength plastic that looks like a grip but isn't legally a firearm yet. To make it functional, you simply have to cut away the blocking material, drill the pinholes, and add the trigger group, firing pin, and slide. And this is the innovation that Cody wants the masses to have access to 3D print.
This is the brand new thing we're doing, which combines all the techniques and learning and everything we've synthesized over the past few years, okay? So it's a little bit of printing, it's a little bit of milling, right? You print this part at home, you mill this part at home, or finish it by hand with some fixtures.
This is where both of your systems kind of intermesh.
That's right, because the law moved, all right? The law said a part like this looks too much like a gun. So now no one can sell you something like this to finish, all right? So you have to take this thing and remove it from the legal context. This has to become information. Now the gun part has to become this strange, unidentifiable, not clearly convertible component. Does this look like anything to you necessarily, you know? If you saw this like in a fucking trash can, would you be like, oh, I found a firearm? It becomes more illegible, and that's our task. Our task is to always create more and more ambiguous objects and products.
So this could be done way more simply, but you, in order to go within the rule of the law, you have to keep making it more and more obscure.
Yes, because the law chases this object.
To a person that has never heard of the G80, just give us a breakdown.
The G80 is the next system in unfinished 80% firearms, okay? The law says, well, all we know, this is the Supreme Court of the United States, and it's supreme legislation says, well, all we know is it needs to take longer than an hour to make, and it probably shouldn't look like a gun when you start. Thank you, Supreme Court. Okay, well, we follow the supreme guidance of the Supreme Court, and we say it takes longer than an hour to make, it doesn't look like a gun, your grandma wouldn't necessarily know what it is, therefore it complies. And of course, California, Gavin Newsom, President Newsom, will crush the shit out of us when we're a successful company. And the next company will come in and say, well, this is the tweak that we've made. And that's what you can look forward to in developing guns in this country.
Just as a switch carries a high penalty, I believe in many places it's 10 years. Does a ghost gun carry a similar enhanced penalty?
I haven't seen enhanced penalties. In my experience, I have not, because a firearm is still a firearm as long as you can prove that this is an object that can kill people. So if I was a prosecutor, right? Switch it around. If I was a prosecutor and I'm going to argue that this defendant right here, this one right here, he killed somebody. Not only did he kill somebody with a gun, he killed somebody with a gun that was unregistered. This means this individual right here is trying to hide in Marcus tracks. He needs to burn in prison. In fact, I'm going to ask you, the jury, to not only convict him, but to get the death penalty, because this exceeds just 99 years. He needs to pay. And people who commit crimes and wants to destroy the community and hide the killings that they do, they need to die. And in the state of Texas, we have the death penalty.
How much does the machine cost? How much does it cost to make this in materials, and what can you sell it for?
So that machine, at the time, it cost about $1,400, but I got it for about $900.
How much can you sell this for?
This completed, probably anywhere from $750 to $900.
And what kind of person is buying this?
Someone that's gonna throw it away.
Creating it is a hobbyist thing, but selling them, the guy that's buying it, usually has a particular reason.
You can kind of get the idea.
Use your imagination.
And how do you feel about that?
I don't really. Does that make sense?
On the website of Cody's company, for free, they have dozens of files that can be downloaded and 3D printed into various gun components. And because it's on the internet, that means that it could be printed by a well-meaning, law-abiding hobbyist gun owner, but it also means that guys like Jay in his garage can build a weapon to sell to a guy planning a murder. And that, in a nutshell, is the crux of the controversy surrounding Cody's mission.
Okay, so this is interesting. So this is total downloads of
MP80.
just the digital product you guys have.
For the month, yeah.
For the month?
Hold on, let me tell you, bro. These niggas, bro, they make P80s and send them out legally, bro. Could beat the government in their own case. All that. They legally, yeah, they cool. I think Cali and I don't think this is Washington. I always forget the state up here, bro. Wyoming or some bullshit. No, this Wyoming. It's some bullshit up here, bro. Cali's one of the states where Gavin Newsom restricted that shit. You see how like New York is restricted too? Yeah. Nah, we getting rid of New York.
Dude, we run the biggest file sharing site in the world on guns.
And of these almost 300,000 downloads, how many of them you think come to fruition with a real operable firearm?
Very few. And this map you're seeing here has gone one step further, and it says the files for these things cannot be left to be downloaded unrestricted to California or to people in Washington.
So is your site blocked in California?
Yes.
Similar to how Pornhub is blocked in Texas?
It's the same thing. People in the last few years have seen...
Pornhub is blocked in Texas? Hold on, what?
Yes.
Similar to how Pornhub is blocked in Texas?
It's the same thing.
That's crazy. Them boys in Texas can't stroke their meat? Them boys in Texas can't. Damn.
People in the last few years have seen, well, what the f***, gotta use an ID to use a porn site? It's the same thing now with other forms of information, not just porn. Now gun files are going to be restricted in different states in different ways on the internet. The internet itself is breaking up.
Your company was among the first
to
have...
I wonder if God hit them live hubs. You know too much game, my nigga. What the fuck? And
a particular digital download, or the antecedent of what today is the Ghost Gun download. I don't know if I'm hitting that right, but can you...
No, it's interesting to see how you were talking about it, yeah. And actually that's really smart, because how it was talked about in 2013 was, this is the first 3D printed gun. Well, what was the real innovation? I think it was the first 3D file for a 3D printable gun. It was the first gun you could go download. It was the first gun you could think of, hey, where do I get that gun? Oh yeah, I go online to get that gun. I'm gonna pull this out for you. This is actually the first 3D printed gun. This doesn't get a lot of love these days, but it's the Liberator. We named that gun that way to give it a big brand name, sure. To also give it a little historical echo, to give it a personality, because it conveyed that the...
Man, good 1099 for a cam girl. Maybe a ran down hooker, but a fine dime if you lucky. Probably don't know English. What the fuck is that? No, we're not gonna speed past that. What the fuck is you talking about, cuz? I'll be damned if I get ran down with that bullshit. Young, they up that bitch on you. They up that bitch on you, young. You gonna give it up? That bitch only carry one shot. That bitch only carry one shot.
These days, but it's the Liberator. We named that gun that way to give it a...
I'll be damned. He whipped out that BLT.
Big brand name, sure. To also give it a little historical echo, to give it a personality, because it conveyed that the guns of this future, of a 3D printable future, are guns with personality, are guns with meaning, with destiny. They're not just commercial products in the age of mechanical reproduction. Now they're strange spiritual products in the age of digital reproduction. You know, the guns are liquid information. That was the point of that message, the point of that exercise, and to also confuse the object in the Second Amendment with speech objects, speech actions in the First Amendment, to blend that First and Second Amendment, and to say something to government, hey, regulate this.
Folks, here's a quick refresher on American history. The Second Amendment doesn't just say you can own a gun, it protects the right of people to keep and bear arms, stating clearly that this right shall not be infringed upon by the government. And these are the lines Cody uses to defend his position. He is essentially arguing that if the government stops you from making a gun, they are infringing on your right to bear one.
This represents the kind of murderer's row of the best guns. So FGC9 is probably the best known 3D printed gun, single 3D printed gun, very popular in Europe. 9mm PCCs have it.
Very popular in Europe. What the fuck is they doing out there in Europe, cuz? Them niggas getting ran down with Roblox guns in Europe, cuz. That is something.
Evolved since 2020. You know, one of the most recent is this Decker, which is a stranger looking gun, right? But it's more true to what 3D printed guns are. Some stuff, these things aren't as good as commercial guns, right? But there's something kind of amazing about the fact that you can 3D print a real magazine for real bullets. This is entirely printed with the...
Cuz, I feel like I wouldn't even be able to tell the difference, cuz that look like a Nerf gun.
Spring. All right, this is the Urtal. This was designed by a developer in Brazil, and it's probably the most well-known recent printed PCC.
Can you show me the process for, like, from computer to hooking up to like how this gets going?
Yeah. Basically right here is all the files.
All these are schematics?
I know he beat his dick on this computer. I just can't prove it. Look how dirty it is. That ain't all for 3D printing. Ripper frame? Nah, that is PAD. SC9 bull. Yeah, they had to blur out something.
Right here is all the files.
All these are schematics?
All these ones right here with like the labels on them that say G-code are ones that I've already made. So for example,
you said they got that Star Wars bullshit.
How encrypted is all this?
I keep it on an external hard drive.
So it has to be plugged into something to even show up on the computer?
Yeah.
That's smart. Are the feds that good at computer stuff like this?
Yeah, they are.
And one of the reasons they...
Yeah, I took a class on that shit, bro. I could damn near... Bro, just with a nigga number, bro, I could wipe their phone, bro. It's crazy what you learn, what you could do with just so little bit information. With some nerd shit, bro. It's so crazy, bro. So crazy, bro. I was playing with this one nigga. Man, I gonna say it. Yes, I could. I was playing with this one nigga mailbox, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Cause they bust guys.
just out of love, bro. I was playing with that nigga mailbox, bro.
That are hackers and then get them on their team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this right here.
Took the package, sent it back.
Oh, I like how it says for academia only. Situation is this: there's a Scientology has hired people that stalk my home, and I want to take care of them without any issues. Allegedly. Cool.
Allegedly.
Cool. So, go into that file, and you basically just...
So that's it.
This is what it would print, and then you put the rest together yourself.
Now, what if I had a computer and I had only this? Forget all the ammo, explosive, all the crazy stuff. I just had a pistol, schematic.
You can't do shit, really.
How much in trouble would I get? without actually making it, just having that file on my computer?
You actually wouldn't if it was, as long as it's not, like, fully auto or anything.
So it's legal to have?
Yeah, it's legal to make and for yourself, but not.
So for personal use, I could make that gun, no issue?
Yes.
No problems whatsoever?
No.
And then this hooks up to, you already sent the orders to the printer, so it's already, that's why it's going?
Yes.
And what is the printer making right now?
Right now it's...
So it's already, that's why it's going?
My nigga got crates of this shit, bro.
Yes.
And what is the printer making right now?
Crates of 3D
Right
printing.
now it's making a Glock 17.
Where the fuck he get a shopping cart from? I just realized.
So there's no political motivation, there's no greater purpose or mission?
No, not really.
It's just kind of entertainment and fun?
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it hard getting a girlfriend if this is one of your main hobbies?
Not really.
So folks, now we've seen a little bit into a mom and pop operation, one-man show, how it looks on the ground level. Let's go back to Austin, Texas, where they're doing it on a large-scale operation and have recently had battles with the Supreme Court.
You had a recent Supreme Court case, 2023. Tell me about it and what happened.
There's not much to say. You go to Supreme Court, you lose. That's the education I've got in this country. We were doing something not legal, not technical. This was something in the realm of ideas and religion. And when we left, we knew that we had lost. On paper, there are rules and regulations about how you can make a gun in this country, how you can buy one. And the Biden people came in and said, okay, what we're gonna do is we'll take the definition of a gun and explode that to mean as many things outside of an actual gun as possible. You know, anything's a gun if you think about it, if it's marketed as
You know what? Anything's a gun. This is a gun.
becoming a gun.
Come on, cuz. We're not gonna do that, bro. Like, come on, bro. We ain't gonna act stupid. This is a gun if you think about it. You look at you take it off, you shoot. Like, come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. What we talking about? What we really talking about, bro?
Or if it could become a gun, or if someone buys it because they want to make it into a gun, well, therefore now, under the law, it is a gun. So they had taken the container of the word firearm and tried to pack as much into that word as possible in the law. Our position was very simple. Doesn't the law mean certain things? Don't words have legal meanings? Don't they only mean certain things? Can ATF by itself, without an act of Congress, just say these words mean new things? We say that that's not possible. We go to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court says, well, sometimes the ATF can do that.
My name is Michael Cargill. I'm the owner of Central Texas Gun Works, which is a gun store in Austin, Texas.
You had a battle with the Supreme Court. Tell us about it.
Why's OG? Why this nigga so buff built, bro? What the fuck?
A lot of people.
This nigga body big as shit.
People can say that they went up against the United States government, they went up against the Department of Justice, the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, BATF. Both administrations, Trump administration and Biden administration, and actually won. It started, back with the Las Vegas shooting. So, Las Vegas, a guy allegedly took an AR and a part, which was a bump stock, and attached it to a rifle. And he used that to shoot, faster, where he would allegedly shot some concert goers there in Las Vegas. So because of that, what happened was the government decided they were going to go through the ATF to ban the bump stock. One, how can you go through the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, an agency within the federal government, in order to do this? I said, you got to go through Congress if you want to ban something that people legally own and purchase. What I decided to do was surrender my bump stocks to the ATF when they banned them, and then 30 minutes later, we sued them in federal court. And so we go in the courtroom there, and the judge was like kind of confused. He kind of compared the bump stock to like a shotgun. He said, oh, I get it. It's like a shotgun. You pump it and then you fire it. It's like, no, that's not it. And then I said, this guy, this is a lost case. We're going to lose this case. And so we lost. He ruled against us. And we appealed again to the entire Fifth Circuit, which is heard en banc, which is heard by like 12 or 13 judges. And to me, that was the most intimidating court I've ever been in my life, where you have 13 justices sitting on the dais there, and throwing questions at your attorney left and right. What about this? What about that? Can you do this? What about machine guns? Da 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 da. And my attorney did a great job, and so we won. And not only did we win, the Fifth Circuit gave us everything. They gave us, you know, the definition of a machine gun. They gave us the fact that the ATF, a federal agency, could not create or write law. And I was like, man, you know, this is awesome.
That nigga got that belt that say this town ain't big enough for the both of us. And I thought he was gonna be a revolver rocking nigga. Nah, he got his Smith & Wesson.
And so the government decided they were going to appeal that case tonight to the United States Supreme Court. It was really exciting.
Yeah, that boy do not rock no fucking revolver. I think that is a 4-5.
In the United States Supreme Court, and we won.
What is concerning about the stories of Michael and Cody is their experience with the ATF attempting to create and enforce gun laws. Legally, a law has to go through Congress before the ATF can enforce it. For an example,
it's either cut Lil as bro. Okay, it's either cut Lil as hell or that gun big as shit, bro. That nigga got that bitch all the way to his armpit.
Just look at this footage of ATF agents visiting a Navy SEAL.
The reason why we're here is because I'm sure you're aware just recently the ATF classified the FRTs, the force reset triggers, as machine guns. We are aware that you may have purchased some of these FRTs.
Okay, that's incredible.
And have to pick them up. You know, they're evil.
So I won't be answering any questions today. I don't have any comments on this subject. I won't be giving you anything.
Okay, so you
Are you refusing to give us the trigger? I'm not refusing anything. I won't be answering any questions.
They were there to confiscate a force reset trigger, a part that was legal when the man bought it. And it shows a disturbing trend, where a law-abiding citizen can be turned into a criminal simply because a federal agency changed its mind without a single vote in Congress.
Like, to me, there seems like a light and dark side of what you do. On one end, there's the shits and giggles side of it, where it's just little funny shit. On the other end, someone's gonna get smoked or something like this.
You're right about that, but I mean, feel the same way for any OEM gun.
So it's similar to what a gun manufacturer would say. Hey, I'm Smith & Wesson. We're doing quite well this year. What people do with them, that's their choice. That's their responsibility. I just am the creator. Just like knives, just like cars, just like anything.
I was thinking the same shit, bro. Look, bro, this nigga shit. Wait, we at 9:36. Look
Agency
how big
cannot
this
create or
nigga
write law.
ball is,
And I was
bro.
like, man, you know, this is awesome. And so the government decided the Supreme Court,
Like,
and we won.
And I know that. I know that's not a Glock 40 because them bitches longer. Them bitches longer on me. So like, I don't even know what he got, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Old school got some old school shit. I ain't gonna lie. Could gotta just be small. Because since when have you seen a grown man smaller than a band, bro? Like, usually we taller than bands. I ain't gonna lie.
Or a utility. It's up to the person. It's out of your hands once you make it.
Yeah, their responsibility, their choice is not something you can control. I don't actively go out and try selling them for profit, you know?
What's the most you've made in a month doing this?
It's been more of a hobby, but it's more of the drugs that I sell, the funness kind of.
If ATF kicked in your door and they found this, all this, what kind of time would you be looking at, you think?
I don't even know.
You think double digits?
I think like 4 or 5.
Probably, yeah.
See some of what he's working on though?
Yeah.
Like
On
when we're-
me, nah, no bullshit. He know he ain't making shit, bro. This crate and there's another crate over there filled with 3D printed guns, bro. Like, my nigga, I could tell he ain't making shit. He doing it for the love of the game, genuinely for the love of the game, bro. Like, a lot of them bitches still put together and shit. Look, this one's still put together. That shit is settled, brother.
I don't even know.
You think double digits?
Probably, yeah.
Man,
some of what
they
he's
in
working on though?
And they in Texas. Don't nobody want them bullshit ass ghost guns in Texas. They gonna go get them one. They in Texas. Come on.
Yeah.
Like when we're kind of after we're doing this, maybe, because really so much of the heart of our operation is manipulating not even the real object, but the virtual object. Something really important happened after 2020, okay? And it's called the Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon. This thing is $1,200 and it is on the money. And you are making quality gun parts, okay? This has changed everything.
Wow, and look how dexterous it is.
So fast, and all these micro compensations, all this physical adjustments. Okay, this is high-tech stuff, and it's affordable. This is ridiculously cheap. What you're seeing are 3 different Glock frames, G80 grip
How much is it?
modules being printed at the same time. They'll all be done
Being
with
printed at the same time. What?
G80 grip modules being printed at the same time. They'll all be done within a handful of hours. This piece evolves from already printable Glock frames. We take what's regulated about that part and remove it. And then we create
What you mean you only got P80s? Brother.
something that it's no longer a frame because frame has a legal meaning. Now it's a grip.
There's so much legal dancing you have to do.
Yes, you have to be a kind of mystic. You have to be a wizard. You have to be a nerd. You have to be a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna take my chances. I'm gonna take my
and
chances.
among other things, you have to think like a criminal.
It's a 50-50.
You have
that
to
bitch
break the
jam.
law in your
It's a
mind
50
first
fucking 50,
to know
bro.
where the right design parameters are. You know, oh, if I make it this way, the law doesn't even see it. It's invisible to the law. You know, that's
Man. Resale. Resale, my nigga. What Rockefeller do? Bought up everything and sold it for cheaper. What we talking about? What we talking about, bro?
the design choice. That's
Quantity,
why
not
it's made this
quality.
way. So that the law truly is seeing ghosts, right? Looking for ghosts. That's why they call
Sound crazy. I'm gonna look at Cuz. I'm gonna look at Cuz. Gonna cut me at 1 for 5 deal? If Cuz don't.
them ghost guns.
I think we need more people in America like Cody Wilson. People that are idealists, people that are almost on a religious crusade for the people, by
Yes.
the people, against the government. The state has gotten so overwhelmingly powerful that to have a voice that's willing to experience lawsuits across many states, or federal lawsuits, or bankruptcy, or even prison, I just admire someone's commitment to the cause.
100%? Man, no bullshit, bro.
And I do feel like there's a rattling, especially amongst the younger people in this country, that we're so disenchanted, disenfranchised, that we are being energized into movement against the state. And I, as a proud American, appreciate that. Second Amendment, big thing in America. Do you believe that you should have the right to make your own guns at will?
Yes, I do do that.
Can you speak about your overall philosophy about guns, about the Second?
Bro, this nigga gun is genuinely big as shit. And it's digging into his pocket, bro. He don't need that big motherfucker. That shit blow him and his enemy back, bro.
Amendment about the American right.
The reason I got
wanna
into this
see him
business in
shoot
the
that
first place is
motherfucker.
because I
I wanna
wanted
see
to
him
make
shoot
sure
it.
that everyone in my family had the tools needed to protect themselves. I wanted to make sure they had a gun. I wanted to make sure my family were proficient with firearms. You know, I wanted to make sure they knew what the law was and how to react when stopped by law enforcement. So that's why, you know, I got into the gun industry. And so my grandmother at 70 years old decided she was gonna, you know, go back to college and get a college degree at 70. And so she went back to college because she wanted to become a nurse. While my grandmother was traveling from a library, sitting at a bus stop waiting for a bus to come, a guy came along, mugged her, and raped her. So because of that, I decided I wanted to make sure that everyone in my family, including the females in my family,
Who did that to Granny, bro? Who did that to Granny? That nigga need to die. That nigga need to die, bro. You raped the Granny? That ain't even.
had the tools they needed to protect themselves. I wanted them to get a gun. I wanted them to know what the law was, and I
Nigga,
wanted them to be
you
able to
nasty.
defend themselves and send those little bastards up the escalator to Jesus. So that's why I started selling
Send them down the escalator, bro. They don't need to be up there with us.
guns. I teach the classes because, you know, I wanted to make sure my family knew what their rights were.
Is that an RPG, my nigga? What the fuck?
So this is the Polymer 80. It's what caused the ATF to do their rule change. The difference between this and others is essentially the frame. This plastic part is the firearm legally. The serial number, if it had one, would go there, but because we did it ourselves, we were not required under federal law or state law to put a serial number. So this is a ghost gun.
The frame is no longer a frame. legally speaking. It's no longer the firearm. This component is 3D printed, and the frame lives tucked within the gun. You can't tell it, but it emerges in parts. The gun hides within the presence of a gun. What you see is not the gun, it's what's inside, and that makes all the difference in the law. This is the G80. Let me show you what else you can 3D print. This thing doesn't just have to live in the footprint of a Glock, it can live in a totally different body. I want you guys to see what this guy does.
What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Come on, nigga, kill that.
So what you're looking at is that same G80, but we now have a 3D printed, what we call the PDW. The idea is something between a handgun and a full-size fighting rifle, somebody like a tank crewman or somebody in a rear area might have. Civilians have an interest in this because, as you see, I have a spare magazine that I can stow on the gun. So say like I'm a church security, this fits in a normal backpack, and if somebody shows up with a rifle, I have something that gives me a third point of contact, and I can engage that threat a little better with a little more precision than I would from a 2-point of contact handgun. So it's just a different form factor. It's one of many innovations we expect to see with the G80 product line.
The elements that are 3D printed are just this part?
Yeah, everything below the steel you see right here. So this body is 3D printed, and we will, when this comes to market, include the steel. So if you want to print your PDW body, you'll buy like this brace kit, and it will come to where you can just install this nut, slide it into the channel, and now you have a retaining nut. And it'll have a locking latch to keep it collapsed, and then you'll push the button to pull it out and deploy it.
You shooting? Dump that bitch, huh? Dump that bitch, huh? That Nerf gun, man. This shit jiggly, bro.
I have a line in my head where you see someone with that and you're like, holy shit, it's Jason Bourne.
Yeah. This could equally be, it's almost timeless. It's such a foreign design, like 3D printed guns help you understand that. Some designs are, this could be from the 1960s, from sci-fi. This could be from 20 years in the future. I mean, where is this gun from?
So you do have a great pessimism about your life work right now. You think it's going to end by getting crushed by the government.
No. It's just, you have to assume. You just have to assume. All right, these forces are too big. This government is too large. It is too impersonal. And it doesn't care about, you know.
Speeding up the last of the stream, bro. Gotta hit, hey, bro. I'm getting tired of shit.
The law or these little ideas that you have, it's almost all accidental. You have to understand these are like big cosmic forces. It's like gods that don't even know that you exist. You know, you're less than an insect. You will be destroyed when you're near all of these forces. It just happens. That's what it is to be involved with this. So, what kind of artistic performance, aesthetic development? You know, you have to think outside of these traditional left-right terms.
Now that you've had more than a decade under your belt doing this, what are your immediate goals or things that you are trying to achieve?
Yeah, my immediate goal is a thing called G80. All right, I watched how the Biden people took the best business in our field, Polymer 80, just wipe it out of business, without a thought really, and without much effort, right? Like, okay, we can fiddle with the definition of one word and collapse an American company. And some of that is because Polymer 80 collapsed under the weight of its own success. All right, well, luckily we're not successful, okay? Luckily we're more nimble for that reason. And we can teach, like we've always done, what's the name of this company? Defense Distributed. You can spread the IP out. You can push the sites of production around. It can be a network. You don't have to have one big business in this field. It will always be hobbyists and hackers and incels, this distributed kind of wave of people. We're teaching that. But another of my big goals is to show that, like, there was no success in crushing Polymer 80. That was nihilistic, it was naked, it was opportunistic. It wasn't a victory or accomplishment in the law or ideology. All that legal accomplishment did was push the products and the development and the technology the next level deeper. Okay, you can't make a frame now because it looks too much like a gun. Well, I'm going to sell you something that doesn't look like a gun. You just make products that are more ambiguous.
What do you think that there's major gun companies like Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Beretta out there that can make millions and millions of dollars every year? So they can sell into Ukraine, they can sell into Israel, they can sell into countries that are actively at war. They have quarterly bonuses, they have stock options, no prison. But if someone finds this on you, it's a really big deal. What do you think about that kind of two-sided system?
I mean, obviously, I think it's fucked up.
Nah, it is fucked up though. Like, you can't support local businesses. You gotta support Smith & Wesson. Like, damn, I know the homie Smith & Wesson jammed on them one time. I was bad.
There's nothing you can do about it.
More business.
It's like anything else.
So do you have a bit of a nihilistic view on society? Like it's a bit fucked. The big corporations win, the little guys get screwed, so might as well
Basically, yeah.
have fun while you're at it.
Yeah, exactly.
These gun manufacturers are, if they do business here and abroad, they're part of the military-industrial complex. And if we
Man,
democratize
give Jay on the fucking slide, bro. Let him put that bitch together.
where anyone could have a gun printer in their home, there are huge business interests that we're hurting. Do you suspect that's one of the biggest reasons, more so than safety, that this would be why the government would be against ghost guns?
Yeah. When it comes to money, and those big corporations aren't making the money, or they foresee they're not going to make as much money as they used to, then they're going to do whatever they can to keep that, as anybody would. Anybody who has a monopoly on anything, like if you own all the pizza stores, for you to see somebody making their own pizzas, that's a threat to you.
Yeah.
That's a threat to your family. That's a threat to your legacy, right? So if I was a gun manufacturer, I would try to do whatever I can to prevent it, but make you believe that it's for your safety. It's for the safety of little Johnny down the street. If you ever get charged with a crime, I'm currently licensed in the state of Texas, but there's a way for me to practice in other states. If you have a crime, call our office. I'll make sure that I protect all your rights, and I will intercept the prosecutor's attempt to put you away in prison for a long time or death penalty. Give me a call.
Folks, just a quick reminder, don't forget to click the link in the description and grab the CyberGhost VPN.
And dub video. Hey, chat, I ain't gonna lie. I know, we all hate this time. I know we do, but catch y'all boys. As I say, it's love, y'all boys. Y'all boys stay, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all boys stay pimping. Y'all boys stay thugging. You feel me? Y'all catch y'all tomorrow. Quite literally. Tomorrow. Y'all boys stay. Wait. YouTube. I ain't say my thing. It's us. It's fucking love. I'm like, what am I doing?